Welcome to Conversations and Connections to Amplify and Inspire. I'm Karen Powell, and this is the second series of my podcast. This season, we're taking things to the next level, exploring how simple introductions and a curiosity to learn can lead to extraordinary moments. Together, we'll uncover stories, celebrate the transformative power of human connection and how it drives us to collaborate, contribute, create a better future, and influence change in our community. I hope you enjoy it. Hello, and welcome to Conversations and Connections. If you've been following along over the past few months, you'll know that my recent conversation with Bernardo, we talked about the importance of self-care and how caring for others starts right now. Marie's message really resonated, especially the idea that you can't pour from an empty cup, and our mental fitness is so important. It stayed with me because I realized something. I've spent much of my life pouring into others and rarely asking to be filled myself. So today I want to share a personal story, one that's taken time, reflection, and courage to speak about aloud. Growing up, I developed a real blockage around asking for help. Maybe you felt this too. I heard things like, it's too hard, we don't have the time, it's too expensive. And over time, I learned that asking for myself felt like a burden, that needing something wasn't welcome. And so I stopped asking altogether for me. Interestingly, I've always found it easy to ask on the behalf of others, and I became the conduit, the one who helped others connect, who advocated for their needs. People have even joked that I make a great ventriloquist because I have a voice for others but not for myself. And I suppose you could say this podcast falls into that category. And I've come to realize I need to change that. I need to step into my own space, my strengths, and start asking for me. I do believe that it's not all about what's in it for me. It's about how can I make a difference. But in chapter 9 of my book, I wrote about something that I call juggling the struggle. Let me read a small part of it to you. We live in a world that praises busyness, celebrates doing it all, and quietly expects us to manage everything without asking for help. But juggling all the balls doesn't make you more capable, it just makes you more tired. Real strength comes in knowing which balls can be put down, which ones can be passed, and when to say, I need help. Because asking isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Marie talked about the fact that women running their own business are really juggling it all. And we see men running their own business, but they're not juggling as many balls. When I wrote about this, I was reflecting on my own life, on moments when I've tried to keep every ball in the air, and how learning to ask, to pause, to delegate, to share has been one of the most transformative lessons of all. Sarah Shams is someone who taught me a lot about asking. Sarah is a bilateral above knee amputee, a disability advocate, and all around inspiring human. You can hear a podcast of hers from series 1 called Embrace Your Quirks. And recently we recorded a series that will come out in December. So watch out for that. But she's also the founder of the Instagram page No Legs, No Worries. Sarah reminded me that asking opens doors for opportunity, for growth, and for connection. So here's my truth. For years, I've been known as the founder of Your Time Matters, the one behind the events and the connections. Today, I'm asking you to see me as more than that. I'm asking you to see me as a mother, grandmother, friend, wife, neighbour, trying to keep all the balls in the air, isolated on occasions and stuck. I've had to find confidence, connections, and clarity to help others make an impact. But as a business owner, a changemaker, and someone who's got a vision but lacks support or confidence, I'd like you to connect them with me because I understand the issues that they're facing and I feel that I could connect them with what they need to help them feel the support. And maybe that's why I can also create an impact that ripples past myself. So, what's one thing that you need right now, but you haven't asked for? Maybe it's time, space, support, or simply a kind word. If you're feeling all those things, you're not alone. You only need to listen to Marie's podcast, which is a week prior to this one, to understand that this is a common issue, that we do not recognize the importance of self-care. Thanks for being part of this journey and for being the kind of community that believes in connection, courage, and conversations that count. I appreciate that you follow. And if you think that there are people who would benefit from the conversations on this podcast because they need the support, they need the reassurance that someone is there to help them, then please share this podcast with them and see if you can connect them with people like Marie who understand what it's like to be facing life struggles and trying to manage it all. Bye for now.
Thank you for joining me on Conversations and Connections today. I hope this conversation sparked new ideas and reminded you of the power of meaningful connections. A huge thank you to all of our guests for sharing their valuable insights and inspiring stories. Visit my website at karenpowell.com.au. You'll find resources, insights, and opportunities to work with me to make every conversation count and create lasting impact. Don't forget to subscribe, share this episode, and leave a review to help spread the word. Until next time, stay curious, stay connected, and let's start making an impact together, one conversation at a time.